So I'm here with Dr. Liz Mossop and Janika Patel, who come from University of Nottingham Veterinary School. And what's really nice is to see not just the medical profession here, but all of the professions. And it's nice that there were several winners from veterinary schools. Let's talk a little bit about what you won the award for.
Sure. So we were really lucky to receive the award for student engagement, which is something that we feel really passionate about at our vet school. And it was great that we had the students involved with writing the application as much as the staff involved. So it was a real team effort, which I guess mirrors the way we think about student engagement in our school. So I think Janika found it quite enjoyable.
Yeah, no, it was a really great experience. I went around asking students what they got up to, collating all the information and then writing a section of it, which was a really great opportunity for me.
Did it make you feel more of a part of the school, not just a student?
Of course, definitely. I mean, I think it's amazing that it shows as an example that it gets students involved and actually engaged, having someone like me put in the application with them, so I think it's amazing.
And is that sort of a general tenet of the institution to bring the students in and get them involved?
Absolutely. I mean, we're a relatively new school. We're only 10 years old. So right from the very start, we've tried to engage as much as we possibly can with our students. We really relied on them early on to tell us, how we were doing as a school, how the curriculum was developing, what they liked, what they didn't like, what was useful for their learning, what was not quite so helpful. So we've really, sucked loads of information out of our students all the way through, but also increasingly tried to get them engaged with different activities and helping us with curriculum development, and really sort of working alongside us in many different situations.
And I'm going to guess that's the first time in your educational career that you were so involved within a school.
Exactly, yes.
What did you like about it?
I think just the opportunity to go behind the scenes and to see how the vet school work and the amount of work they put into the curriculum. As a student, you don't get to see that. Some students are a bit complacent. When you have appreciation for the amount of hard work and effort that the school put in for the students, it's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's an important point for educators to remember, that not to take the students' perspective for granted. They may not realize how much work goes in. That's a great point. When you do faculty development within the institution, do you build in tips and tricks on student engagement?
Yes, we do. We talk about it quite a lot as a school, and certainly it's something that when we have new staff members arrive, they sometimes can be quite surprised by how much we do engage with our students and how much we see them as sort of colleagues as well as students. And I think that's a really important sort of ethos of our school, in that, Janika might be a student, but I value her opinion as much as I value the opinion of one of my colleagues. So yeah, sometimes it is a surprise to new faculty members where perhaps they've worked in a slightly different environment before. So it's an important thing to communicate to them early on in their career with us.
Well, when we think of interprofessional, we think of the different professions. Maybe we need to think of the students as a profession themselves.
Yeah.
And then it becomes even more interprofessional. Hey, how about weird questions? It's probably easier to do student engagement than patient engagement in a veterinary school.
Oh no, patients are very easy to engage with.
Yes.
They like cuddles. Dogs.
Yeah, and I guess in medical patients we don't give them treats.
No,
The cats is another thing.
Yeah.
Some cats.
We have some school cats as well, so they kind of wander in and out of the building. They're part of our engagement strategy, obviously.
I see. Are they included in development meetings?
Oh, not so much. No, they're not very helpful there. But
what would you say to other schools, other veterinary schools, who might or might not be considering applying for an Aspire Award? What does it mean to you?
I think for us it was a really useful exercise, just thinking about what we did, and I think what they said earlier on the stage was really interesting about excellence is not a sort of stationary concept. It's something that you're always trying to improve, and part of writing our application was thinking about areas that we weren't so good at and then coming up with strategies to show the panel that we were always thinking and trying to improve and trying to exceed excellence. So yeah, I would say have a look at what you do, look at the criteria, and you'll probably be surprised how many of them you already meet, but then think about the ones you don't quite meet yet, and think about what you should be doing to improve engagement within your school.
So it sounds to me that you looked at milestones of excellence, not the end point of excellence.
Absolutely, and it's something that I think that's a very important part of this sort of award setup, is that it's not about we're there now, we can stop doing what we're doing. Actually, we need to continue to innovate and engage with our students, and students come up with ideas as much as we come up with ideas to try and improve the environment and ensure that they're having the best possible experience.
And would you encourage students at other universities and institutions to try to get more involved, even if it doesn't exist as the ethos of the place?
Of course, because I think the most important part about a university education is it's for students. They're there for us, and to be able to get involved in sort of shaping your curriculum is a really great thing, and you do see results. Like I've seen many changes made because of students and feedback and input.
Well, great. It's always good to speak to faculty and students together. It's clear that you're collegial, and I'd like to congratulate you on the award.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you both.